Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make your own trendy custom background only using a couple apps. These are the ones that you will need. Well, let's get started. Firstly, you're going to need any background. It can be any, but for me I'm going to be using gacha, and this is mainly focused on gacha life because I usually use this. Then you can crop it your own way, or just keep it how it is. Mine has a border, so I always do that. Then open IPS Paint and import your photo of it. And then make sure that you're on the same layer. Make sure that you don't have any other layer, and blur the background. Make sure that the opacity is all the way up, but don't blur it too much to where it's like all the way blurry and you can't see anything. Then make a new layer and make sure that it's a multiply layer, or else this won't work. I'm going to be using a certain color that I use for this shade of the skin tones and for this. If you want the exact same color, I'll put it on the screen right here so you can copy it and use it on yours. Okay, so let's start this. If you don't like the way it looks, which I don't really, you can maybe adjust it a little bit, which is what I'm going to do, and then lower the opacity to like 30-40%. For me, I really like 30 and 40, depends on what color I'm using and depends on what background. Then make an add layer, and with this add layer you are going to get the background colors. Like if there's a sun, you get that color, and make sure they have the airbrush. So just do that and color all over it. I know it looks really bright and you can't really see anything, and it probably looks really weird. Just make sure to like really shade the top, and then lower the opacity to around 50-40%. Make sure that the top after you do that is really light, because that's when it shines. That's where it shines down. Then you can make a little light path with it, like a shining down light path. Make sure it's not rounded though. Make sure it's like straight. I mean, you can't have it rounded. I like it kind of straight, and then going down to the sides in the corner. And save it as a PNG by clicking the little arrow, and then go and get into CapCut, and then you can import the photo and import your character into it. And if you see this with the green screen, size your character to the screen and find cutout and chroma key and click the green screen, put the intensity and shadow all the way up to 100%. If you are on iOS and you want it to look, and you want the background to look better, I have another solution. I don't usually use this, but you can. Exit out of CapCut. Sorry, I stuttered. And to do this, you're going to have to upload it. Make sure that it's all the way at the highest amount it can. Then go to Video Star. Mind you, Video Star is only on iOS. It's not on Android. So if you're on Android, you can't do this. I'm sure there's another way though, but I don't think there really is, because I don't use Android for this. Once you import it in, click Re-Effect by clicking New, and then you're going to click plus on the side and then type in dim frame, and it will make this frame thing. Then click Re-Effect or whatever it says, and then it will, if your video is long, it will go through the whole video and do that, and just go through it. Now click the X and export it by clicking the thing on the bottom and click Save Video. Now we can get back to here, and for me, I'm gonna have my OC blinking, so I'm just gonna take screenshots of her blinking. Yeah. Also, while I was doing this, I accidentally turned it off, so that's why it was just sitting there for like a while. I accidentally turned it off and it stopped recording, so I had to record it again. So it was just stuck at her staring at the screen. But now you can exit out of it and go back to CapCut. If you want to do it a different way that I don't really like, add your video, and you can zoom it in a little bit. I don't really like to. Depends on what I'm doing. But then add your overlays. But mind you, when you add them, it will only add one. So if you want to have them all together even, make a new project with all your screenshots of the character. If you have just one, you can just import that one, but then resize it to fit it. For me, I like to just do this and resize it, and also make sure to delete the ending, because if you don't, it will be really weird and there will just be a random ending. Don't zoom in this part because it will look really weird. Make sure to put the resolution and the quality really, really high when you upload it. Then go back to your background and import the video. If your video does not fit the size of the background, you can obviously shorten the background size. As I said earlier, you can just make the opacity and stuff different. And if it's not what you want, or if your character's blinking, you can obviously go ahead and resize the background to make it fit. Mine, they don't blink like that, but I'll have it like that anyways. I'm not gonna upload it, but you can if you have one like this. And yeah, that's it. That's how you make it. Well, I hope this helped you guys, and I will make another video soon. I don't know if I'm gonna voice over again, but yeah. Bye!